Hey everybody, this is Zen Jen. Jen reads tarot. Tonight I'm gonna pull some oracle cards from the Black Moon astrology deck. I'm gonna pull 3 cards. Pick 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Alright, this is card 1. This is the Black Moon Lilith Mystery. It is time to be careful. Think of what might manifest over anger, bitterness, or revenge. What you have worked so hard for may collapse. Astrologically, Black Moon Lilith represents soul expansion and cosmological awareness, the force and aloneness and the path of the individual. Black Moon Lilith is a dark goddess. She is a ghost of the moon. As a shift in power and consciousness, she symbolizes destruction before creation. The name Lilith means screech owl or night hag. Lilith is an ancient goddess of mystery and transformation. Stories of Lilith appeared around 5,000 years ago in the area of Sumeria, where she was said to have handmaiden to Inanna, the queen of heaven. However, most of us recognize Lilith from the Hebrew myth as the first wife of Adam. Lilith also appears in folklore in medieval Judaism as the rebellious first wife who refused to submit to Adam and enraged fled to the Red Sea, an area of mystery and danger. There, Lilith procreated with other spirits, giving birth to demons. Later, Lilith became a succubus, appearing to men at night, sapping their strength and causing wet dreams and impotency. Throughout the ages, Lilith was demonized. She was the first spiritual upstart, but in recent years her status has changed. Lilith is a feminine force of command and strength. She represents the powers we hold in secret. I'm glad she turned that around. When the card turns up during a reading, something lurks. Lilith appears as the dark part of the astrological chart. She is our shadow side, the dark face of the moon, where mysteries and unexplained occurrences lie in wait. This card indicates a call to wildness, even subversion. Lilith is the evocation of what may or may not be there. She can manifest as madness or self-realization. Lilith represents a refusal to submit. So it is not a good time to give in, even when the path seems a rough one. There may be a tendency to isolate and focus on feelings of revenge. The hallmark of the Black Moon Lilith energy is muteness and aloneness. Lilith is subdued power and complicated magnetism. Lilith remains awake while the rest of the world is asleep. She is the dark thoughts that enter our consciousness just before we fall asleep. Black Moon Lilith suggests female rebellion. She can represent an angry mother, an enemy or an embittered woman, or even a stalker or a scorned woman. You have a feeling you are waiting for something to happen, but you don't have the entire information, so the facts are hidden or mysterious. Something stalks. You feel it, but Lilith is sharp. She knows, she senses, she processes what's there. Because Lilith feels slighted, she can represent a formidable foe or dangerous enemy. Through Lilith, we discover creativity and the beauty that can exist in the darkness, as long as we keep our own demons in check and under our rule. Well, I don't know how you take that card, but that's card number 1. The second card is Leo. I will. 17. So, is Leo. This is the card of honor and strength, proud and strong. Those born under the sign of Leo are all about integrity. They are ruled by the sun, which is a light and a force that we can't live without. we would be left in darkness. Like the sun, Leos are warm and vital personalities. They intend to make their mark in the world, have a secret wish to be admired, and they want their time on earth to mean something. Not willing to be another link in the chain, Leos want to stand apart from the rest. Some may be known for their dramatic beauty, while others are clowns, or at least the life of the party. The signs of Leo reigns over children, creativity, and the stage of a public arena. Leos make great actors, television workers, book publishers, artists, salespersons, and posers. What they do must count and be unique. To overlook a Leo brings about great resentment in him or her, but generally, Leos are too proud to ever say so. When the Leo card comes up in a reading, expect to be at the center of something or be recognized. It may be to do with awards, a television appearance at a conference or a public forum, or any place where people gather. Your talents, I lost my place. Your talents are about to be singled out for special recognition. Creativity should be part of this endeavor. Children or youth, or at the young at heart, may figure into. This is a time for standing out and making sure you are counted. You are going to be appreciated for your unique qualities. It is about to happen. Your life is soon to be filled with creative fun, optimism, and youthful adventure. Since Leo rules the 5th house, this card can indicate romance lent during your life. It will be generous, open, and playful. It will be a connection where you work together on an idea or possibly ventures with a vision that will create new things for the public to enjoy. The way you appear to others is important now, and this card indicates growth in both reputation and career. You may opt for a new look. If you are looking to change careers, something original or to do with the public will be likely. If a job emphasizes team players, you will soon be one of the leaders. Whatever is happening, you're the center of it, and it will be an adventure. This means being a bit of a gypsy, traveling, going with the flow, and trusting in your ability to make it all work out, and it will. The pleasure, principle, and a temptation to spend a lot of money may also factor in. You can also gamble and win, but show caution. You may experience strange and exotic circumstances where you have to play king or queen. Your routine come to involve changing hats and doing many different things. Other eccentric individuals may come your way, and so if you want to give them a chance and help them advance your cause. This is a time for being spontaneous and living in the moment, and a grand approach is necessary. It is time to part the clouds and let the sun shine through. Be playful, be bold, and end up a winner because luck and light are on your side. Well, the card number 2 is a lot nicer than card number 1. All right, so we got card number 3. We got Sagittarius. Okay. The sign of Sagittarius, you're just about ready to hit your mark. The sign of Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter and is a mutable, easygoing fire sign. The ancient symbol for Sagittarius is a half man, half horse, known as a centaur, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, a creature trained in the art of archery who always manages to hit his target no matter how far he roams. Sagittarians are honest, candid, and are not afraid to speak the truth. Since this freedom-loving fire sign is not offended by the truth, he is often surprised when others take offense to his words. Sagittarians are drawn to religious ideas, even though sometimes they deny it. They will go through periods of not being religious at all and claim not to believe in anything, even bucking against authority. Religion and philosophy are concepts they remain fascinated by, though they will argue for hours about religion, and usually at some point in life they return to some type of faith, but such a faith always remains an intellectual pursuit. Sagittarians are highly idealistic, creative, outdoorsy, and have a great sense of play and fun. They are also extremely restless and would prefer not to stay in the same spot. Instead, they would just rather roam. Sagittarians dislike routine, so are encumbered by the usual 9-to-5 job. They may end up as magicians, fire eaters, tattoo artists, entertainers, publishers, literary agents, clergy, tutors, bookstore owners, and whatever does not require any set schedule. Sagittarians tend to be rather lucky but have a habit of not handling money well and will sometimes squander any wealth that comes to them. They are confident, which makes them highly attractive and popular, drawing to them what they need. Sagittarians also have integrity and will not go along with anything unfair or underhanded. Wicca, paganism, and the Catholic Church are all ruled by Sagittarius. When you think about it, these religions, with their pomp and ceremony, candles, and incense, have much in common. Though not as showy as their fellow fire sign Leo, Sagittarians tend to largies by their nature and prefer what they do to be memorable. The Archer sign does not want an ordinary life. When the Sagittarius card turns up in a reading, freedom at the current time is essential. You will feel the need to fight against restrictions of any kind and want anything out in the open. You want to know where you stand. If your question pertains to a relationship, you and your partner need to be given extra space and looser reins. You will find yourself especially philosophical at the current time and even studying religions, which may have not appealed to you before. Interesting enough, Sagittarius is the sign representing large animals, especially horses and big dogs. You may soon be acquiring a new pet, or it may be that animals are already a big part of your life. Like these big, beautiful beasts, you love the sense of wildness and being out in the open air. You may soon travel to areas with vast countrysides or regions with mountains and lakes that you wish to explore. You may embrace a new philosophy, enroll in classes of higher learning, or begin to study churches or religions. A visit to a casino or other area where gambling takes place could likely come about. You will likely be fortunate and win in this venture as long as you don't proceed recklessly. It's a good time to take a gamble. Your future looks promising because you're ready to expand and go beyond your limits. If you do encounter difficulties, you will surmount them easily and move forward to your next lucky break in life, which will be coming soon. So those are all three. And my next one is going to be the Yasmin Boland Moon Tarot. I'm going to do a separate video for that. Thank you. Thank you for watching.